here. It's an article about Amber. Now, unfortunately, there's nothing very new, but the article's from April 3rd, 2023. Brand new. They are keeping up on Amber, trying to keep a timeline on where she is and what she's doing. It's called My Private Life is Not Anyone's Business. Amber Heard decided to keep her daughter's birth a secret despite her high-profile legal battle with Johnny Depp. Let's see what they got. Amber Heard's managed to stay out of the public light ever since the defamation trial held at Fairfax County, Virginia. The Aquaman actress, who began to show an incredible future in Hollywood with her building career with DC as a leading lady, Princess Mera, opposite Jason Momoa's titular superhero, now rests in pieces at the deepest crevice of the ocean. That's an interesting poetic way to put it, but at least not everything seems lost for Heard, and the former Hollywood star has found purpose once again in life through her daughter, Paige Heard. I can't say it correctly. Let's keep going. In the aftermath of the chaotic trial and the insistent and unforgiving criticism and mockery and humiliation received during and in the aftermath of the Virginia trial, Amber Heard sought out a home among the sun-glazed cities of Spain. And they say she resides there and enjoys her friends, the quiet life she's got there, more so than that would be if she was someplace more like Los Angeles or someplace that people know her and everything. But they claim it's going to be hard for her to move on. And they get into her daughter a little bit. Now, with her daughter almost 2 years old, Amber Heard settling in her well-chosen country of residence and away from the bustle of La La Land. The criticism and sneers that drove the actress away from the US are yet to stop, as Daily Mail claims that people do recognize her while walking down the street, although they choose to leave her undisturbed. By the looks of things, Heard prefers the same. A part of me wants to uphold that my private life is not anyone's business, she claimed after her daughter was born via a surrogate, and they mentioned that, which is good because that's a fact. I'm not sure why we don't see more clips of her online and things like that. I've never been to Spain, but here in Japan, I could say things are a little bit different than if she just walked on the street in LA or New York, and people would probably be, snapping pictures all the time. But still, I figured we might see more. Outdoors and wellness seems to be the running theme of Amber Heard's Instagram page, where beyond the select few snapshots of the actress with her daughter, not much can be found. Each picture carefully curated, look like the ones that come attached with photo frames at gift shops, and seems to present an image artistically chosen to portray a happy relationship and a fulfilling life. Yes, obviously, they're talking about the pictures she took with her daughter that look very staged, very planned, not spontaneous, which makes you wonder just a little bit, doesn't it? In truth, that is very much the case as well, and Amber Heard, despite the messy state of affairs she exhibited at last year's trial, does find an anchor with her newborn child, probably, who knows? Can't say for sure. Like they just said, the relationship seems like it's from a framed picture at a gift shop or something. And they end with some info on her daughter. She was born April 8th. And they end with a quote from Amber. I also get that the nature of my job compels me to take control of this. Then she says something like, she can't be a full-time mom and juggle calls with lawyers. That's true, but also too bad, because she was being sued because she defamed Johnny, not because lawyers randomly bother her and she doesn't deserve it. Or didn't. Past tense. Whatever. You know what I mean. So that's it. This is their big update. To be honest, there is not anything they've uncovered here or found out. It seems like they're just keeping the news floating about her, which I agree with. Because my theory is this: if she becomes irrelevant, no one thinks about her, talks about her, anything like that, when Aquaman 2 comes up, out of sight, out of mind, I guess I'll buy the ticket. That was then, this is now. I know Johnny fans won't think like that, but what I'm talking about is people on the fence in the middle, or people that just don't care that much. If things are in your face and reminded, like Ezra Miller as an example, you might think different. Ezra's been out of the news for a long time, so I wasn't very into it. I've forgotten details. Maybe I'd skip a movie Ezra was in now, but if you get my drift, if you're not really invested in it, when something's out of sight, out of mind, well, you might just say, whatever, I'll see it, that was then. Let me know what you think in the comments, doing shoutouts, special thanks, things like that. That first heard when it comes up, and like you see here, articles still pop up, so I'll be covering them. If you're not subscribed here, consider it. If you don't, I'll be sad, but I'll get over it. See you next time.